Hello, this is Priscilla Batzel. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas that I put some white paint on yesterday, and it's dry now today. And I'll warn you, I have no more plan than to spread some paint, and if it doesn't turn out to be anything more than a background, that's the way it's going to go. And I'm going to start by using something I have the most of right now, and that's the pink diamond, which is okay. And then I'm going to mix in, that was a Prizm pour, and this is Alizarin Rose. This is a Vivid Intense, because I want a whole bunch of reds, magenta-y pinks, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of Prizm Pour Big Apple. I'm going to be guessing how much paint I need. This is Jasmine, I believe. I'm trying out all my paints. I think I'm going to indulge in a little fluorescent red violet. Then I'm going to put some saffron in there too, which is a Prizm pour. And I thought about adding some gold just because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. And before I go any further, oh, I've got some Cupid's Crush. That's a primary element. Then I'm just going to use my spatula. And fill in. And use my residuals. I want a more organic edge as opposed to that square bottom. So I'm just going to keep right on going down. And whatever strikes my fancy is what's next. I want a paler pink. And I think the Magic Slippers from the Primary Elements set of Fairy Tales is going to work well for me. Especially if I decide to put some Chantilly lace on top of it. Although I've got some other great pinks. I've got a Vivid Intense Magenta that's the new one of the new fluorescents. And this is a fluorescent pink. And I wanted some yellow, which is actually lemon yellow. If I'm remembering correctly. I feel like I'm having a brain cramp. With some, it's sour lemon. Sour lemon with orange crush. Yeah, that was a brain cramp. For sure, for sure. Let's do a little bit of orange crush because I can. Now, no matter what this background turns out to be like, I can still continue on putting whatever I want on top of it. Sends the things in the paint. This for me is just about experimenting with combinations of colors. And I was thinking about some black, and I'm not done thinking about the black. I never did put any Chantilly lace in there, and I kind of want to see what that would look like on top of some pink diamond. I might be moving on to purples in a second. That's what it seems like. Gonna mix that up a little bit right on the canvas. Alright, speaking of purples, it's more the Red Violet, Vivid Intense Fluorescent, and I think I pulled out some African Violet here somewhere. There we go. I'm contemplating, I'm feeling like the blue velvet. What is that thing that I see in my paint? I've got a little rake. Actually, I've got more than one tool that's a rake shape. If I didn't lose it, I wanted to show you guys that. I made this one. The tabs I cut are just flipped up, and it was the hanging part of a piece of packaging. And this is just Craftastic with, and it's soaked overnight in the bucket, and it's still hung on with the clear duct tape that's waterproof. Anyway, those are possible. Those are coming. So I think I'm going to play with this tool because I haven't. And that's making me think turquoises. And that's making me think my tool might be a good idea too. Let's grab some of this new blue-green Vivid Intense Fluorescent. Make sure it's open. And I think I'm going to indulge in a little periwinkle. That's also the Vivid Intense Fluorescent. And I have a blue, so I think I'm going to go for that as well. And that is also the Fluorescent Intense, Vivid Intense Fluorescent. But I brought out some Agave blue, which has got a shimmer in it. It's a Prizm pour, and that might be kind of nice also. I promise you I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. But I'm loving these colors. And I'm not minding those marks either. I noticed a while back you can actually layer them so they sort of become checks. And that's kind of cool. I might still use some black. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. That was the blue velvet. Wow. I surprised myself. That's not what I thought I was putting down there, but that's okay. I've got cerulean blue, which is really intense. This should be very intense. I might have to clean off my spatula. Being called to the Burmese red, but I don't think it's time to use it yet. Just going to clean off my spatula right along the edge. I may wind up matching the edges afterwards. I'm going to wipe that off with my studio rag, which is nothing more than sweatpant material. I didn't use, and I'm going to use some more of the fluorescent blue. And since I'm here, and I was thinking purples anyway, it's fluorescent periwinkle. Is it time for that Burmese red? Maybe it is. This is the fluorescent red violet. Let me just experiment for a second. If I set my timer, yes, I have a little bit of time. There's the Burmese red. I love that. That's part of the fairy tales. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to continue? Yeah. I never think about using silver, but I was thinking about it just then. I still haven't given up the idea of the black, or the white for that matter. But I'm just going to use my residuals wherever they seem like a good idea. And let's use that little rake at an angle. See how I like that? It's alright. It's all about the rake. Snag some of that paint. Whoops, sorry about my head. I think I'm going to smooth over some of that. I like leaving behind that texture. And I like adding new marks. That doesn't look too bad. I'm thinking more of that Burmese red right here. I kind of want some silver with it. I don't know if that's a risk or not. That was a lump. Still being called to some yellow, which would be the Tuscan Sun probably. I don't know what this is going to look like. It's turning into a geometric pretty quick. Still don't mind the colors. I'm wondering if I could get yellow to show up. Or maybe more like sour lemon and yellow. I'll probably run out of time before I'm done with this. But you never know. Got paint over my edges. I like seeing what happens when the colors mix with each other. Feeling like putting something right in there. I'm not sure which red. I'm thinking the poinsettia is dark and not mixed. That was my bad. I'm going to leave it. It might become a resist, which might make an interesting mark. So I'm not recommending it. And I'm going to use some of the Chantilly lace too. Still haven't given up the entire idea of the black. Whoops. Just having some fun. I'm going to leave that color on there. I'm going to let the timer go for 2 minutes, and then I'll have 2 more minutes left. I want some brighter colors. I mean, like brighter colors. And I just used a darker one. So I think that periwinkle is coming back into play, but I don't mind what I just did either. I could play with this for a while, and I might just say that's it when the timer goes off, and I'll come back. That was not where I wanted to put that, but that's okay. Chantilly lace is a prism pour, and it is adding a lighter quality to that area. I don't mind making green with the blue, that's kind of cool. I can't spatula forever, evidently, because the paint gets sticky. And I want some more. Orange Crush. I might want to use the Tuscan Sun I was talking about, but didn't actually get around to. There, I do like that. So that's my 2-minute warning. And I should tell you guys I love you, and I hope you enjoyed my process. If you did like what I did, give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. When you watch longer and leave me a comment, you help my YouTube channel standing. When you look for my Amazon link, it's on the link tree. I do like digging down in the sticky paint and leaving some marks, moving some paint from one location to another. This would be a really good time to balloon roll if I was a balloon roller. But I'm having a good enough time just making my marks. Which reminds me, I could do that some more if I wanted to. At least some. Those are the checks I was talking about. And that's kind of cool. I should complain that I left my phone in the other room, as per usual. But I'm kind of liking this. I never did use the black, and I still want to. But I'm not sure what will happen if I do that. So I love you guys. I hope you take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to grab my little... Ah, you're gone. All right, I'll see you anon. Part 2, just because I added the black paint and I didn't finish playing with the painting, and who knows what's going to happen. But I've got a playing card in my hand. And I don't think I've ever gone, well, I don't know. I do stuff. I'm not sure I've done anything exactly like this, but probably I've done something similar to it. And this is just me giving myself permission to play with paint. That was cool. This is the moment when, like I said at the end of part 1, that a balloon roll would work. And I've got something I haven't used. It's a potter's tool a friend of mine gave me. But I'm just having a good time. I'm thinking about gold, to tell you the truth. I'm just going wherever it feels right. Sorry about that. It's going to be different. I wasn't sure there was enough paint on the card to make a whole mark there. I want something here. Really tempted by the gold. What did I do with it? There we go. Let's give it a shot. I've got time. Gold with the black. That's not bad. Maybe I'll try some Chantilly lace. Maybe I'll try some of the silver. Because that could be a little different, and that's lighter. I was craving something lighter. Let's wipe my card off. Not minding that, but I think I want to fill it in a little bit. I'm wondering if I want some more purple somewhere. Or that red violet. That's awesome. I kind of like the lines just like they are. Yeah. It is polluted with black, but that's just the way it goes. Can't get it to go over the black. Let's try and see if we can make it go over the black. I keep hitting that. That's meant to keep my head out of your view. I'm having a really good time laying down my card. Just permission to play. It's been a while. I don't always give myself permission to do abstract expressionism. This is what that looks like for me. I love the resist when you take the paint away or slide some across and you reveal other colors. That's pretty cool. Really it is. I'm glad I painted the canvas white. That means I know anything I expose is actually not bare canvas, but I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I do like that. I've always liked scraping down a canvas, to tell you the truth, but it adds some dimensionality. And I'm almost done, I think. Not sure about this line here. That's a little better. It's feeling kind of cohesive to me. I hope I'm right. Now, whatever that is, I still keep threatening myself with a little bit of this red violet. But I've got goo on my card. And I'm going to have to black my edges. When will she be done? I don't know. There's no swiping going on, but it's still swiping, I guess, as long as you're pulling paint with a card. Feeling like I'm so close, like I have some balance. Well, that's pretty cool. I know, I'm redundant. I just keep saying the same thing over and over again. I think that's it. You know what? I've got time to go get my phone, and I should do that. You got my phone. I do geometrics, but not this style very often. And it's pretty nice looking. I'm gonna have to try another one with my other canvas. There's plenty of shimmer in there. I love the combinations of the colors, and I love the drag marks, although I want one more right there. Don't ask me why, just had to have it, that's all. Very sparkly. I bet that's going to dry really pretty. Never did get that silver to go across that black. Alright, so I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. If you shout my Amazon link, you help me out. When you give me a thumbs up, you boost my morale along with your wonderful comments and your kind words and your appreciation. I so appreciate that. Underneath the video, you're going to find Linktree along with a 20% off coupon code, or better or worse, for Colourarte products, and 10% off for pixel paint designs. And I've forgotten everything. My email address is EASPB and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I do sell my artwork, and I need to. I want to get another camera. One that records longer than 20 minutes, please. Anyway, so good colors. Really good colors. And fun pattern. I like my little toothy tool, and if I don't remember, and I probably will, you can always ask me for the the acetate tool recipe. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. Did I say that? I'm not sure. On my Amazon link, you're going to find Pixels.com, Fine Art America, Society 6, and The Gallerist. And under the video, you're going to find spring clothing. And you can have any design that I have created added to one of those places if you so desire to have it on their merchandise. Go check it out. See if that's something you'd like to do. I'd love to help you do it. My community board will show you tomorrow's video at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, most days, as long as I'm still posting 7 days a week. You should look for that. Questions are invited, so please feel free to ask questions. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, I have 30 lists of 100 videos, and they're also organized by topic and genre. So if you'd like to have a playlist, just mention that you like a certain style, and I'll probably include it in my reply to your comment. All right, that's it for now. Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio going, I like this a lot. I hope to see you anon. Bye for now. Bye. Priscilla out.